What's up, you guys? How's it going? Welcome to the meditation channel. Welcome, 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 Aquarius. Hi, how are ya? This is your reading for August 2024. Welcome. Okay, so let's see what the cards have in store for you. All right, guys, so a little announcement. For those of you who don't know, I am now on Insight Timer and Spotify. So if you have those apps, please make sure to follow. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see what is coming up for you for the month of August 2024. And I really hope that you had a good month of July. And if you haven't, please check out my readings for July. Maybe you'll still find something that will resonate for you for the month of August. Or it'll help you process July if there's anything to process for July. Okay, so let's see what the cards have in store for you. Ooh la la. Okay. So a lot of you kind of have been in fantasy land. You haven't been really in reality. You've been kind of in a way escaping. Some of you have been, for instance, you know, if you're somebody who is very spiritual, which is a beautiful thing, but sometimes we forget to come back to earth, to be present with our loved ones and our family. We're too much in the other realms, in the other worlds, and we haven't grounded ourselves, brought ourselves back to that reality. Some of you are living in fantasy in the sense of your expectations are unrealistic. So essentially, how are you using your time? So sometimes we're unconscious about the fact that this is a form of escapism. This is not really us being realistic about how we can implement and use our time wisely. Now, visualizing and being spiritual and all this sort of stuff, this is all wonderful, but it also needs to be applied in the physical. It also needs to be something that we can use and not just leave in the 5D or in the 4D realm. So if this is something that you're doing, just be a little bit aware of that, because in a sense, you're not using your time, your energy in the best way that you could. And it's important to balance. Okay, so here we go. Working multiple jobs at once. So what I'm getting once again is just this unbalance of between the two worlds. Between the fantasy and the reality. So maybe some of you have been struggling with that. You know, you want to evolve spiritually and you've been dedicating your time to it, but at the same time, you don't know how to integrate that that energy into this realm. Because you guys got to remember that, you know, I know we say a lot in the spiritual community, it's the 3D, it's the matrix, it's this. Yes, that's all is real, but this is still very much a real experience for us. And you know, yes, you can quantum leap. Yes, you can do all those sort of things, but at some point it becomes physical. At some point it becomes earthly. So don't forget about this. So it's very important maybe to do some grounding energy, some base chakra energy, and maybe see if there is any trauma in this, like needing to escape. This could also be abusing substances and just not living in the reality of the situation, running away from something. Again, I'm just getting this feeling of running away. And I feel like here it's like time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion. So maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed. Maybe life has just gotten too much. Maybe things are just getting too heavy for you. And so that's just your coping mechanism. And it's completely understandable, you guys. I mean, I get it, but it's a time for you to empower yourself, and it's a time to realize that you have power in this situation. So when you actually are running away or defaulting to your old ways of doing things, you're essentially giving your power away. You're not in your true power. So your power is in peace, but it's an inner peace, not using substances, not running away, not living in fantasy. Your true peace is about being in the chaos, being still and not allowing it to affect you. Being this mountain, this powerful, beautiful tree. And if your roots are grounded, if you've developed very strong coping mechanisms, once again, it's grounded. It's in the earth, in the ground, in this earth, not on the outside, okay? So you want to eventually develop this skill where you can find this strength without allowing the outside world to essentially just slap you around, okay? And look, it's been very chaotic at the moment. I get it. Okay, so again, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger, unforgiveness that is in your heart and mind. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait to look into other options and ask the angels for help. And you have an important life lesson involving communication and the arts. So maybe some of you are artists and are struggling right now. Maybe some of you have this desire to create something and you're just finding it really hard to live between, once again, this dream that you have and manifesting it, making it a reality, making it a concrete thing. And I'm going back again to, you are very good, Aquarius are very good at living in that other dimension. You are very good at creating it in the 5D reality, but now you have to bring it back to the 3D. And so that is the challenging part, right? It's the balance between the two. So you take it too far from one place and you don't know then how to bring it back here and apply it to this reality, which is why it's not manifesting, which is why it's creating this suffering, really, because it's like, you know, it's there, you know, you can have it, but why isn't it here? And so essentially, this is a part of you that needs to heal, that needs to evolve, that needs to learn balance, that needs to bring itself back to reality. Once again, I'm just getting a lot of grounding, a lot of logic over emotions, because when you guys get emotions, you process emotions a little bit differently than most people. Emotions for you become also very physical experience, a very just experience a little bit more intensely than everybody else. And so this is why, again, you have to escape, you have to run away, because it just gets too much. So remind yourself that you have power in stillness, power in becoming the observer, power in becoming that tree, that mountain, power in becoming not essentially detached, but becoming the, you know, I'm just getting this vision of an eagle soaring and zooming out, but still being present with it. So you're seeing it really for what it is, but not being emotionally involved in it. Not trying to make things greater than what they are, but just maybe bring them smaller. You know, it's all about perspective. It's like, change your perspective on it, change your point of view. It doesn't mean that you're letting it go, you're disappointing yourself, you're letting yourself down or surrendering. It just means that you're changing your perspective on an issue that you've been very stuck in and you've been looking at it very one way. So this is really going to help you in the month of August, basically, to shift your perspective and realign your intention and help you take physical, plausible action in your daily life to make the changes that you need to. Okay, Aquarius. Well, I really, really hope that this reading resonated with you and that gave you some help and some guidance. If it did, please leave a comment below and let me know. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel. All right, guys. Well, as always, I appreciate you. I hope you have a magical week. Bye-bye.